afternoon and welcome back to what will be essentially the last episode of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order New Journey Plus, and we will now be going to the Fortress of Inquisitorius. So for this, I thought what we'll do, as we started out in the customization of an Inquisitor, let's finish it as the Inquisitor. So we're going to go off now to the Fortress of Inquisitorius. No, we don't need to talk to them, we just need to go to the holotable, as they call it. Right, so basically we are going here, which to my understanding I have found out is actually is in the Mustafar system, which is where certain Darth lives. For those who know, so I don't want to spoil it. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not spoiling anything really. But for those that are Star Wars fans, will know that Darth Vader lives and resides in the Mustafar system. So this is essentially in that system. So.
Not bad back there. We've had some close calls. Hey, remember Tadola?
Oh, yeah. Well, we got word there was a Jedi in hiding there. We had to follow.
Oh, yeah, we followed up all right. Right into an Imperial-occupied system. At least at that time, they hadn't flagged us yet.
We thought it would be easy.
Yeah, except it was crawling with Imperials. And heavy artillery, walkers everywhere.
We didn't know it was a Walker production outpost going in. Off-record, secret site.
So there I am, 50 meters over this thing. They're on the comm yelling, about to open fire. And you get on and just start apologizing. Sorry, we didn't know. Sensors down. My co-pilot's sick.
Wow. That's an interesting dialogue that I've not heard before.
This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship, I hope.
A ritual?
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front.
Oh, I love Merrin's sense of humour. Oh.
Sisters, mother, lend me your strength. Sisters, mother, lend me your strength.
Doing it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Let's go, buddy.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Shouldn't we stick together?
I feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see, don't worry about me. Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
I think it's just me, but some of that looks like it's glitched a little. remember as well, because he looks like, you know, he does look like he's in pain. It's because of his ability for sensing things, and that he's going to sense the pain that's been suffered there. So as part of my research into Caucasus and its history, thanks to Cameron Moynihan, who I have mentioned in previous episodes, plays the body of Cal, mentions in an interview that Cal was about 12 when the Great Purge happened. I worked out after through the BBY year system that was introduced by the New Republic era, that Cal was born in 31 BBY, so he's 12 years older than Luke and Leia Skywalker. And he was born actually 1 year after, interesting enough, Clone Protocol 66, is also known as, was actually created. And that is the year of the Phantom Menace, and when Sheev Palpatine actually comes into power.
Listen to that water dripping. Hey, Stormtrooper, can you handle? Intruder! Now you're lost. Yeah, someone else take a hit. Watch where you aim.
Cal, you there?
Yeah. Good to hear your voice, Seer.
I've located the holocron. Sending you the location now.
Got it. We're on the move.
Right, okay, well I know where it is, so you don't need to... right now, I've got into it, no.
Locked door. Need
BD,
BD1.
do your job.
Invading forces disclosed.
Not ready for this. Not him. Just you and me now. I'll slaughter you. Let's get him. Reinforcements are on the way.
Now, if he wasn't a Sith before, he certainly is now.
All right, get him. Watch yourself. Enemy located. I'll take you out. No problem.
Oh, he's dead. I'm looking for somebody I've already killed.
All right, again. Okay, Jedi. Get up here. Intruder, steal the fire. The strong survive.
This place is where the Empire created the Inquisitors. They tortured Seer
Same.
and turned Trilla to the dark side. Let's tear it down, BD1.
Requesting maintenance. Knockdown initiated.
Seer, I've cleared out this area, but the Empire sealed me in. Any ideas?
Cal, look for a control room. I've got a plan.
I think I'm standing in one. Buddy, over here!
What is, No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to push it.
Whoa, see that, BD? That's something. Let's check it out. Come on, BD.
I've disabled the shields on the outer sections of the fortress. Flood the base and swim to the central heap.
That's a hell of a plan.
We'll meet up
See,
inside.
actually looking at it, yeah.
Good luck.
Got it.
Oh, it's done.
Let's go, BD.
I notice it doesn't seem to give a lot of XP at this point now.
That section looks pretty weak. Ready for a swim, BD? Hang on.
Right, let's just make sure there's nothing down here worth scanning. Don't think there is. I've been down here for some time because there's a lot of rust and mold.
Good job, BD.
Make sure there's nothing up here that needs to be scanned. Nope. Okay, it's quite beautiful music actually. Right, so that's the way we've got to go. The trouble is, I never really explored this last time I was here. Unfortunately, you only get one chance. Right, so luckily at this point there is a save point.
closer.
Wipe us out. Will not defeat the Empire. Let's not moving.
I'm tracking him.
Hit him already.
Over here, BD.
Right, now, might be worth you noting, it is worth actually going up here to have a quick look. Because if you look
It's like the
in
dojo
there,
at the Jedi Temple.
they're training,
Corrupted.
but if you press that, going into this gives you an advantage. Just look.
Don't fall behind. Won't be locked for long. You're the best.
Attack the enemy. Hunt him down. Damage taken. I am the Emperor's will. He's wounded. Plenty more, Rick.
You were saying?
Move in. We should chase him.
Incompetent.
Gonna be his next target.
Contact on target.
Gonna need a second.
I can't land a hit. Jedi hit.
You won't escape. Don't scare me. Destroy the enemy. Got an opening.
That's right.
Watch out. I think I'm done. He's blocking. We've got no more close range guys. Yes, understood. The left. Got me. Your turn. Stop every attack.
I need some help. Nice job.
Surround him. There is no escape from us. You won't land another. Child fears us. Cover me. The Jedi's injured. You shaking Jedi. You will wipe out all traitors. Feel the Empire's wrath.
You would say. Sounds like I can feel it. Sounds like I can hear whispering.
No match for you, right? Flop.
Jedi, he's in the interrogation wing. Come, let me end you. Let's finish this. Shoot him down. I will remain strong. Strike will aid me. Worthless resistance. I will not lose. Cannot win. You fear me, don't you? You will never escape. Okay. Try and get me. Get down on the ground. Taking a shot.
That's the last of them.
Cal, I'm near your position, but sealed behind a blast door. Look for a console nearby.
Found it. That was
That's what happens to
impressive.
all traitors to the
Are
Jedi.
you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. We didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No, not yet. The holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
So what'd you find?
Laser gates.
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here. We're getting close. BD1? Thanks for being my friend. Never seen anything like this. Advanced, even for the Empire. broke them, beat them down, and turned them to the dark side.
Must have been something I missed on the way here, but I'm not bothered because this is only New Journey Plus. So obviously you'll see the 100% max out in the other game that I did if you actually watch it. So
Won't be locked for long.
So last time I didn't really explore this very much. Oh, I think I see now why how the next boss it happens.
Change anything. Agony.
BD, I need help. Buddy!
Suffer as I have. You can't win.
Nope.
Such poor aim.
Help me, BD. Trillo, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive!
You'll pay dearly for that.
Tried to evade that and it didn't work.
Reel in agony. This is the end, Padawan.
Oh, okay. Must have got an attack in unexpectedly.
Cal!
I have the holocron.
I need to do this.
Time to redeem Trilla.
It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
I remember the last time my reaction to this is all I could say was, oh, I feel a disturbance in the pulse. And if you're listening to this for the first time, you can see why, and hear why. Oh my god. The second dojo of them all. Darth Vader.
It isn't. It's him.
I think it's at this point you kind of think, how the hell did Sin not tell him about this? Or tell him about Darth Vader?
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avengers! Cal! Run! No!
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
You cannot escape.
We gotta run! Look out!
But there's a lot of people I would agree with in what they said in this, and the fact that
Turbo lift. Let's go.
there's a lot of people that I would agree with in the fact that
Let's get out of here.
they should have left Darth Vader out of this.
Come on.
Later,
Stevie,
game.
stay back.
Although I get why they do it, I completely understand that. Darth Vader. Few survive an encounter with the most fearful Sith in the galaxy. Escape is the only chance of survival. And yeah, he is, should we say, a powerful Sith. And it's given the fact that he's supposed to have the highest midichlorians out of all four senses ever. I don't get and understand why that when you watch the movies and things like that, that actually it looks like Darth Sidious actually has more power than him. So shouldn't technically it be the other way round? But then this is kind of where, you know, if you read between the lines of everything that happens in the prequels, you find out how Darth Sidious is able to manipulate Anakin Skywalker enough to weaken him to what he becomes, to make himself more powerful. Just standing there like this, you know, this is all just part of them.
I think we lost him. I'll make it. Seer, I won't fail you.
Kid, you read me? They're not responding.
I'm gonna just walk here so you can get the full.
Grease, I'm here, heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron, but Seer, she didn't make it, Grease.
Seer? Just get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Cal. I'm sorry.
Well, I wanted you to hear the full what's of that, because unfortunately most people don't get to hear the whole thing.
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
I won't let you take those children.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Seer.
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me! You still have a choice.
God for Merrin being there.
Hey. Hey.
Or
Hey,
should
kid.
I say thank the forces for Merrin being
Cal. Cal.
Seer.
She's all right. She's all right.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did it.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
Considering he's unconscious,
you're
how
okay.
would you have known that?
This one wouldn't leave your
Unless you
side.
sensed her.
Thank you.
me.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us.
It's actually quite, I think this is one of the things they
Their
forget.
destiny should be trusted to the Force.
You know, he was able to sense the history of something he picked up. So surely he should technically be able to sense everything that was on that holocron after he's even destroyed it there. It's a shame they didn't actually had BD in that, because it would have given the full cast. And because like everybody else, you know, you see that ending and everybody's like, also, yes, there's going to be a sequel, and clearly, you know, they did state that it was going to be a series when this around the time it came out, so I understand. And as I've made it clear that there will be a sequel, and given the fact that Cameron Monaghan is actually no longer in Shameless because of the fact they've now brought that to an end, he's going to be, you know, he's probably going to have some free time. That's one of the things I was actually quite really impressed with, is the fact that is the actual voiceover of Darth Vader in this, and I'm not going to spoil this when I say that it wasn't voiced by James L. Jones, as much as I think a lot of us would love to have him to have done it. But you'll see when the credits go up who actually did voice Darth Vader, who did a brilliant job, I have to say. And if he was probably anything like me when I was a young kid, you know, trying to be the voice of Darth Vader, you know, it's kind of like, you know, James L. Jones did such a fantastic job doing that voiceover for that. And you know, for me, it's like it's like trying to twist your voice vocals to sound like that. Well, I mean, so yes, I didn't let all the credits go up the last time, so hopefully there should be enough time for all the credits to go up this time round compared to the previous time. So I'll let them go up. And partly because I'm also waiting for the download of Assassin's Creed Origins, so I'm doing this. So I've had, unfortunately, the disc got destroyed, so discovered that it was on special offer. I thought, stuff it, let's just get it. I've got an actual save thing to put it on, 1 TB thing, or 2 TB thing, I think it is actually. And I think, to be honest with you, it's better to have it actually downloaded rather than the discs now. And I would like, well, I would say I would like, what I should have said was that I wonder if they would actually delve into Cal's actual parentage as well. You know, perhaps maybe will there be a twist within his character and how he came about. The reason I say that is because one of the actual story writers for this was actually a story writer for Star Wars Rebels, and given the fact that we know that Caleb Doom changed his name to Kanan Jarrus, is there a possibility that, you know, Cal could be somebody that is either is related to perhaps one of the Jedi? One thing I have learned through watching Star Wars Theory is that the Jedi, although they couldn't actually have a meaningful connected relationship like Anakin did with Padme, they were not actually stopped or prevented from actually having children with people with or actually having children. And but the only thing was they were not allowed to form an emotional attachment to them. So it'd be interesting to see whether or not Cal is perhaps the result of one of those sort of relationships. It could also, you know, if they, and I, maybe possibly Cameron Monaghan may persuade them to, if he's able to, get them to canonize his lightsaber being orange. Could explain the fact that he has an orange lightsaber that's handed down to him. So, you know, maybe that, you know, he's able to go back to perhaps where he was born and recover the actual lightsaber that belonged to said Jedi parent. Because I understand that if you have an orange lightsaber, it is generally passed down within the family because the colour is a very, very rare one. We've actually hired some extra people for the sequel to this. And you can see, I mean, a lot of the names that are going up there, I mean, they clearly had a massive team, even just for this one. Stellar Entertainment, okay. See, I wonder how Warner Brothers is involved with this film. Well, it says their sound is like the dialogue and all that, so that's obviously how they're connected. So there you go. Acting talent: Cal Kestis, Cameron Moynihan, Grease. I couldn't see Darth Vader there actually, but I know his name was Scott something. Scott Lawrence, that's it, that's Scott Lawrence is the voice of Darth Vader. So well done to Scott Lawrence for doing a wonderful job there on that. James L. Jones is certainly somebody that's would be a real hard act to follow actually. Interesting name, Vlad. Most people will probably know that historically, and that oh, I wonder if he's any relation to Sebastian Stan, Petre Christian Stan. Anyway, yes. So anybody that's historically knows the history of the vampires, things like that. Vlad the Impaler, or Vlad Count Dracula is actually based on Vlad the Impaler, whose actual name is Vlad Dracul. I'm really looking forward to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. It's something that I will say that I've kind of been an on and off fan of Ewan McGregor, depending on what he's done. But I do like him in the Star Wars world. Also like, and of course, I know a lot of people may disagree with this. Some people may not. But I was a huge fan of Hayden Christensen, and he's returning to play the role of Darth Vader. So they're both of them are keeping the continuity in that. And considering that there was a chance that he may never have played the role again, Hayden Christensen, I'm glad that he's coming back. See, I never understand, there's about the criticism of the prequels and how bad it was, and yes, there were some flaws in it. Quite a lot of movies do have flaws, but the important thing is if the story is actually pulling you in to the reason why you're watching it, then you'll overlook those flaws. And I remember that the battle between Count Dooku and Master Yoda, when I was watching it in cinema, it was such a pivotal battle, because literally at the end of it, everybody just got up and cheered at the end of that battle, even though technically Master Yoda never really technically beat Count Dooku, but it was, I think, so it was such a good moment, I think, for a lot of people. One of the interesting things I've actually discovered, and if you go onto Pinterest, I think it's pronounced, you'll actually see the original concept art for this game. and you'll be surprised to discover that the actual visual concept art is what they eventually changed to a transferred version to Rey in the actual sequel trilogies. So the long stick thing that she has on her back is something that was in that concept art. So I sincerely hope that they gave the credit to that guy for that. Because one of the things that they had thought was that the actual sort of like the long pole thing that obviously Rey wears on her back, they were going to have the same thing for that they were going to originally have for Cal Kestis, and that his lightsaber would actually be kept hidden within the actual thing itself. It's a great shame they didn't go with that. And if anything, from my point of view, I feel that that was an idea that was actually nicked off of that was taken for the sequels. Which is why I say I hope that they actually gave credit to the concept artists for that. I'm sure they more than likely did. I've not really I've seen The Last Jedi, but I never bothered to watch The Rise of Skywalker because it was effectively spoiled for me before I'd even decided to go and watch it. Right, well unfortunately the time is almost coming up where this is not going to be, you're going to see all of this, but to be honest with you, I do know that it starts going to all the people that from Lucasfilm and all that, and quite frankly I'm not really too bothered about that side of things, because if their only real input was just to advise on the extended verse, as some people refer to it. Oh, the London Symphony Orchestra. Interesting. Let's look up who that Gordy Habe is. Although I'll have to admit that it's not certainly how I've referred to myself. If anything, I find it an insult to my grandfather. Not that he ever likes to be referred by his first name, I have to admit, but... Right, so... this is more or less coming to an end. Well, this is going to come to an end because I, at this point, still not quite feel brave enough to actually stream this on YouTube, even though I can. But I would rather do it if there was a lot more people that were subscribers and that. So, but as I say, from this point on, it goes into the Lucasfilm and all that. So I'm not particularly bothered about this part. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this New Journey Plus. I hope you enjoyed it. I will let this play out until the point where the actual